But some of these headstones change. Like, I'm trying to find, I had pictures like they switch them out sometimes. I don't know who does it. Nobody knows who does it. It's nobody public, because this is on like the state, it's a game lands. And that's the game lands did have it posted, but kids have been taking them down as soon as they post them. So
what? Oh, the no trespassing.
Yeah.
Trespassing. Yeah.
Yeah. So Conrad Snyder supposedly, senior, went on a murder-suicide, killed his 3 children and his wife.
Wow.
That's what the baby headstones are. And they just kind of watch over here. I'm constantly here. I'm constantly using my spirit board. I have a spirit board in my back of my car, like at all times.
I have a spirit box, but
I just bought a new one today. It's so cool, but I have a whole collection of them. I'm really, really into it.
Yeah.
But this place is really, really great for that. Orbs, a lot of like mist and fog you'll see.
I took a couple of photos, but I didn't see anything yet.
Yeah, so a lot of times it doesn't really show up until you like develop them. This one's good for that. And have you been to the one over on 528? There is one on the boat launch. So if you go back out this way, is this the way you came in?
No, I came in this way.
Okay.
But I turned my car around.
Oh, I see. So like
Yeah.
if you wanted to leave and go out that way, it'll come to a T, and if you hang a right, it'll go straight out to 528.
Okay.
And then on 528, there's a boat launch at the Mount Zion Church. That cemetery is cool, really cool.
Okay, I'll check it out.
There's supposedly like a gate to hell to it. They have rumors of that one of here too. I actually have a lot of people that have. There's a lot of people that mess with like the occult out here, so like definitely be careful.
Right.
It's nice this time of year.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of activity out here. Like I said, anybody that would have stopped, just even law enforcement or the game commission would have said the same thing as soon as they saw that you weren't, you know, dumb teenagers doing dumb things. But
yeah, I'm too old for that.
a little bit. But this Conrad Snyder, Conrad Senior, there's like 3 or 4 Conrads in here. And like a lot of the stones aren't even there because they're being restored because of that photo that I showed you of them just being completely and totally obliterated.
Yeah.
So there's like, did you guys see any like
Come on, bud.
coins or anything left around?
No, I didn't really look at. We literally like just got here.
Oh, okay. So there's like this generalized myth type thing that says when you go to a cemetery, maybe you've heard of it, you're supposed to leave like change on the graves. It's supposed to be a good omen.
Like it's an offering or something.
Exactly, but it's supposedly here. You don't want to do that because of Conrad's senior that was supposedly the murderer.
Right.
The suicide.
Right.
Good old Conrad. Just completely total sociopath. Decapitated his children, his wife, and then himself. Well, I think he shot himself, but there used to be a gate. Is the gate up?
Uh-uh.
There's an iron gate, and I showed it to Dick in that picture I have on my phone. That's why it's posted, because there's been so many teenage parties out here destroying the graves, like in that picture that I showed you.
Right.
This one is actually a marker. This isn't the original headstone that was there, which is the other picture I was trying to show you. If you were to like Google, let me see if I can get it to come up. It's easily recognizable in pictures because of the wall, the stone wall that they created around it. And it's all just a private plot. Every single person that's buried in this is a Snyder. So there's like, it's a family plot.
Here's Conrad Snyder's grave.
Yeah, this is senior. No, actually it's not. This is senior. It's just a newer restored headstone.
So this is the murderer, right?
That would be the murderer, yeah. Do believe. Well, I guess it would be whoever's older, and I'm pretty sure it's this date. But like sometimes you'll get in here and like there will be like coins and whatnot, and you're supposed to not leave that at this cemetery here because of good old Conrad will take it as a bad offering, and at the wrong time of year, if you offer the wrong thing to the wrong type of spirit, it can allow them to walk the earth.
Wow.
So that's why it's such a big deal here. I do come out once a week, which is why I'm out here now. I was just telling him I had to stop because
Does it check on things?
I do. I check on things. My mom sent me out tonight. So like we put crystals in every 4 corners of the wall, but as you can see, they're not here right now because people are always coming in and messing with things.
Wow.
So
I don't know why can't people just leave stuff alone?
I really wish I had an answer for you.
And then like it ruins it for the people like me.
It really does. I know, because I grew up coming out here, and whenever they posted it private, I threw a fit. I went to the game commission and I told them that it wasn't going to happen.
Right.
There is like an iron gate too. Let me see if I have any pictures on my phone because there's no service out here. But might have actually been able to see in that picture with my friend Matt. No. Those are the ones. Really?
I'm sorry, I know the light's bright.
No, you're fine. I just feel bad because I'm like going through my camera and some of my pictures are like really. What's that? Well, what's really cool, I don't know if you guys saw over here, is AMS, and then this one has what looks to be like scratch marks on it. You see that?
Yeah.
Those weren't always there. It's scratched out the first initial. So there
Wow.
were initials on it, like that one says AMS. S is obviously Snyder, and whatever, kind of scratched out, gouged out that initial. So.
I wonder how that's even possible.
I
A
have
human
no
couldn't do that. I know that.
No, it couldn't. No, it couldn't. Not after the stone was set.
Right.
Scientifically speaking.
That's crazy.
It is. The cemetery is really cool. It really has a lot of rich history. It's really good if you're into like the boards, like the spirit boards and like tarot cards like I am. This is a great place to do something like that.
The only cards I have are like the Archangel Michael cards.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I do have a spirit box, but I haven't like bought like a Ouija board or nothing like that yet.
I love spirit boards. I have a whole collection. Like I said, I just bought a brand new one today. I'm completely and totally in love with it. I can't wait. It's not one that I think that I can bring out here though, because it's a stone slab that's engraved, and it has like pillars up on it, and then like a glass top. So I don't think I'll ever bring it outside, but it's really good.
Dirt.
Conrad and I are pretty tight via the spirit realm. So I mean, if you're not a threat to me, you're not a threat to them. Is basically how it usually goes. I've been here though with people that like the spirits here did not like, and it's not fun.
Right.
It's not.
Now, have they done anything to anybody?
The spirits?
Yes.
I've had some friends that have come out here without me, and I actually found out I knew the people that destroyed those headstones that I showed you. And one of them, I went almost absolutely psychotic afterwards.
Wow.
So is there correlation? In my opinion, yes. Scientifically, nothing to be proven.
Right.
But if you come at the right time of night, this whole wall too will just be like covered in like slugs and like lots of like weird like mist and fog that kind of like radiates off of it. If you could get him to stay up late one night, I mean, it would be a cool time to come out here. The peak times, obviously, for any regular witching hour is between midnight and 3.
Right.
So you're always going to get like the best type of reaction out here.
Yeah, they say 3 a.m. is like the devil's hour or something.
Yeah. I was trying to find service because if you, at least whenever you guys go home and you have service, go on YouTube and like look at some of the paranormal people that come through here. We've had people that come here and actually do specials.
Really?
Yeah, I'm actually in one of them. I actually did an interview with one.
Wow.
There is?
Ooh, it's cold out here.
This is slanted.
Someone left a penny.
Here we go. Can I have that light back here? I'm sliding on the ground because the ground is so wet. Okay. The one that we sent out last, we had to send out because we were finding all of these engravings on them. People were like actually engraving them themselves.
Wow.
Penny.
I didn't see that there before when we were over here.
Conrad, Nancy, my people.
Ground is really soft right here.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Ooh, enough warm. There you go.
Is this your boyfriend, your brother, or?
Oh yeah, this is my friend Connor. Actually, to my knowledge, this is his first time out here himself. But
Yeah, I've never been out here.
anytime I
Are you
see
scared?
change
No.
like that, I always just throw it over. There's like a little pond, like creek over there. I always throw it over there because, like I said, it's considered an offering. And it's just bad juju.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't know who left it. So without knowing who left it and what their intentions were,
Right.
there's no guarantee that nothing negative will happen back from that. So
Another penny.
Holy cow.
yeah, I found a crucifix out here last week.
Oh, that's comforting.
And it was actually my great-grandfather's. It had his initials in it, so I don't even know how
Wow.
it got out here. My mom had like a panic attack over it. She's like,
That's crazy.
Be gone, spot.
But there's a lot of history here. It's a really great cemetery to like really explore, like getting more comfortable with the supernatural, using tarot cards, Ouija boards, stuff like that. Pendulums, if you believe in those, I have a few of those. Do you know how that works?
I do. I've seen people on.
I was gonna say you
YouTube.
just kind of put them between your fingers, rest it, ask it questions, yes, no.
Yeah.
This is a really good cemetery for that because it's a family plot. Yes, there's that rumor that Conrad did that murder-suicide, but I'm not afraid of him.
Have you ever
And-
got a direct answer?
Absolutely.
Did you say yes or no?
Yes or no. And like I said, that picture with the Ouija board on the corner, that's on this wall right here. I come here, I use the Ouija board all the time.
Wow.
Directly in the cemetery. Like, I have no qualms about it because I was raised around here, though. Like, they know my family. Like, my
Right.
family lived right back there, so.
Yeah. Have you ever had any of the spirits touch you?
I've had a few encounters myself, yeah.
Does it feel just like a normal person touching you, or?
I've been bumped with nobody here. But it's usually different.
Like,
you know it.
stronger?
It's just
stronger. It's just different.
yeah. It's just like it's really good service right now because I almost always have service. in the
Yeah, I noticed
cemetery.
that. I didn't have service on my phone either.
And I don't always have issues, which is kind of hit or miss.
Yeah, because I was trying to look up, because like I said, when I was sitting in the car before I got out, I seen a wall. I'm like, where's the cemetery?
Yeah, it's.
And I tried to look it up.
Really cool. The plot itself is just it's really cool. Like I said, there used to be an iron gate. It's out for being. Somebody ripped the hinges off. You can kind of see over here it was here. It kind of swung open and closed. It didn't have a latch on it, at least not in my time.
Wow.
But it used to, and they're trying to restore it now. So hopefully we can get something back. This is a marker, like I said. If you, where I was going, the YouTube videos. Go on there and look at them. You'll see a headstone that's no longer here.
Right.
And it basically is like a pillar. It comes up that has like a cross on the top. Not a cross, but like it's like a Phillips head screwdriver. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little cross at the top.
Right.
And it had lots of engravings in it. That one was just beyond compare. This one used to not be here at all. This one used to be over there. As you can see, it's smaller. It's one of the children. So somebody moved this and put this here. We don't know when. We don't know who. I've actually thought about putting trail cameras up. I don't know if they would last, but I'm like I said, I've seen
Maybe hide them in the trees.
I've seen people in cloaks out here doing some
Wow.
weird things that I wouldn't even say in front.
Yeah.
Some weird things.
That's what
So-
I told him. I said, yeah, I can't take you all the time.
Yeah,
Depending on, like,
always
where I
use
go.
caution. Always carry something on you, whether it's a knife, pepper spray, something.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
I was gonna say, don't come out here unarmed completely.
Right.
I brought my gun.
No.
Yeah, I need to get something. I just started, but I've been into it for a while. Like I've been interested in it for a while.
This is a great place to learn. It really is. One time we came out here, and my mom's nickname is Tigger because when she was a little kid, she'd go up to the top of her steps, but she wouldn't come down. And we came out here one time, and I don't have the pictures on this phone, but it was like not spray painted on, but like you could see it was like T-I-G, like it was right there, and it was like whoa, like
That's crazy.
I found a crucifix. I found lots of change, feathers, other crystals that I haven't left here. I won't leave crystals that I didn't bless myself here
Right.
because I know my intentions are pure, which I'm sure there's probably other people that feel the exact same way, and that's how mine get removed.
Right.
But that's why I do checks on it because there's just so many terrible people out there.
At first I thought you were the police.
Oh yeah, I wish. although I have really, really good connection with the state boys. That's why I was like, I will call the police if you don't get out of here now. Because those teenagers, like, they're terrible. That's why I blocked you in. I was gonna pull off, and I was like, no, I'm gonna see who it is.
Yeah, I don't mind.
A word of caution for the future: I always stick to the past, at least at night.
Right.
Because you never know what you'll find over there.
Oh,
Back in that corner, you see how it's kind of really creepy and spooky?
Mm-hmm.
That's where supposedly the gate to hell is, and Fluffy, the three-headed dog, has supposedly been seen there in like pictures with shadows and whatnot. I'm working on getting my uncle's friend. His name's Jeff. He actually used to live over where Peter Rabbit, well, used to be when it was Peter Rabbit. But he takes like professional pictures for the supernatural things all the time. The mushroom mines here, lots of local places. We've done a lot of cool tours. And like the insane asylum in Newcastle and whatnot. He has a picture, and I'm trying to get my hands on it, where it has a flash, and when he flashes, you can see a shadow on the ground of like a metal iron gate, just like on the ground. But there's obviously no
gate there. Right.
So it really tripped you out. it was one of those things that if you've ever. Have you ever gone through your pictures and never seen like a plasma ball or like something like that, and you're like. Here's good for that too. You'll see like a lot of when they want, like usually whenever somebody that's not welcome here is whenever they'll show up in pictures because they're hoping to scare somebody into not coming back.
Right. Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, they've completely and totally demolished the gate. It's really sad, actually.
It's nice that you guys, keep up with it and watch it.
I wish I had a choice, but however, my mother would not let me not come out here at least once a week and check up on it. So, although I probably would do it anyways, but
right, it's good that you
come out once a week, light a stick of sage or some type of incense, burn some candles, make sure that there's nothing else going on that I need to know about. I personally don't get involved as much as my mother does, but she's really, really into it. Her and my aunt are really, really into the supernatural.
I would love to like learn witchcraft or something.
Yeah, they have their own little coven.
Oh, I would love to learn like magic or something. Is magic real?
I believe, but there are some people that they don't, and I don't. I feel like you have to have an open mind, but I feel that like that with a lot of things,
Because I would love
guardian angels. I mean, that's another type of belief. It's just all your own preference, your own belief system.
Right.
But. Tell you what, my dad didn't believe in ghosts before he started dating my mom.
I think I was always like on like the fence about it. Like I believed in it, but then I didn't.
It's really, really hard, especially if you come from like a Christian upbringing.
Right.
To come back from that, that upbringing that you've had. If you've been told your whole life, that stuff isn't real. It's all in your head. Those are bad people. That's something bad. Like you don't do that. But it's really, really hard to keep your mind that open and be that open to this. But yeah, this is a great.
Hello everyone, Brittany's Paranormal Adventures here. We are at the Snyder Cemetery in Slippery Rock, PA. Are there any spirits here that wish to communicate? I come in peace. Charles here that wishes to communicate? come here with the utmost respect for all of you. Hello everyone, Brittany's Paranormal Adventures here. We're back at the Snyder Cemetery here in Slippery Rock, PA. Hey guys, I'm at the Slippery Rock, PA place, Snyder Cemetery in Slippery Rock. So, we're gonna go back. See anything tell. And that lady that you saw last time, she wasn't that bad. She was nice. If there are any spirits here that wish to communicate, you may do so through my camera, and I will be able to hear you when I play it back when I get home. Oh, that's new. Oh, those are beautiful. It is new, definitely. Is there any pennies? Come on, Brian, walk right in my camera. There's any pennies. Oh yeah, that's why they did that. So no one can leave pennies. If there are any spirits here, make that flashlight go off. The one in your hand. Set it down on the floor right there. We'll do a little test. It's gonna... If there are any spirits here, back up, Brian. Make that flashlight go off, please. No, you have to turn it this way so the camera can see it, Brian. If there are any spirits here that wish to communicate, please shut that light off. I come in peace. I mean you guys no harm. I was here yesterday. We got back. Let's go back. Is Conrad here? If so, please make that light go off. What are those? Shh. Move your camera to that way to see if it still does it. No. Put it back over here. If there's any spirits here that wish to communicate, please turn that light off, that flashlight, right there. There's a button on the end of it. You just push it. That's not shutting it off.
Let's go.
If you want us to leave, make that flashlight go off. Nancy, are you here? Can you make that flashlight go off? Okay, well, we'll come back to that. This is a family plot. That's why it's so small. And some of the graves are missing. They're out to be repaired. From teenagers vandalizing, which I don't understand why they do that. They ruin it for the people who actually really do want to come here and learn about the history and investigate.
I think he's turning. Can you adjust it? There you go. Hopefully the light can come out. If any ghost is here, please make that light come off if you want us to leave. Please. You do no harm.
Yeah, we mean no harm to you guys.
We're just here to film.
We're just here to investigate, just to get to know you, that's all.
Yeah, this is our first time, kind of like, well, me. My first time.
If you'd like to communicate, please shut that flashlight off. That orange button on the back of that flashlight is the button you press to turn it on and off. Just push it in.
The last thing is press that orange button. Please.
You must not want to communicate, bud. Go and grab your flashlight. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's that. How is that stacked?
I don't.
Yeah. They're talking about a dog. Let's just put that down.
Sure that wasn't me?
No, I heard something.
Alright, let's just stand here and be quiet and listen. Are you here, Nancy, or Charles Sr.? Is that a better sweep rate for you? Or do you need it to go slower? Are there any spirits here that wish to communicate? Does anybody wish to communicate? Why don't you tell me about your life? How did you die? Okay, well, thank you for communicating.